Dave Portnoy, founder of Barstool Sports and author of the new book, Cancel Me If You Can. How you doing, Dave?
I'm doing good.
Are you a big soccer guy?
I would have said no prior to this World Cup. I do have World Cup fever right now.
So do I.
do, yeah.
It's
I didn't see
huge.
it coming.
All right, I didn't see it coming either. I'm a big football guy. I know you're a football guy. Why is it different this time?
I think it's because of the United States. I don't know if I'm old enough to remember last time, but watching all the fans come to the United States and just have the time of their lives. I'm a Boston guy. The Scots were in Boston.
Right.
Boston was never more alive with people having more fun. The Netherlands, they're doing their dances back and forth. So it's been fun to watch all these cities, all these countries come and enjoy this country, say how great it is and have the time of their life. So that's what's captured me.
And the Scots drank you dry.
Dry. Like they
What
can
happened?
drink. Well, they don't. If they get drunk, they don't stay drunk long. They don't get hungover. They can just go and go and go. So they're having the time of their life. They sing songs. I have my Spotify list is now loaded with these old like Scottish songs. So they're having the time of their lives.
All right, and a lot of the people tell you, you know, this country's terrible, you know, the capitalism's the worst, and you have all these Europeans coming here making videos about how great the country is. This is like the best PR we've ever had. Now, you also have other people in New York City, communists, who say this country's terrible. It was founded on evil, it was founded on colonialism, and they want to change everything. Not just change, we're talking revolution. You got your headquarters here in New York City. You nervous?
I don't know what I think. I think nervous, scared, shocked. Listen, I'll say this about Mamdani. He has pretty much said what he wanted to do. Like, if you listen to what he said before he's elected, I want to get as many socialists, communists elected, and then take over. And that's what he's doing. And it doesn't matter whether you're a Nazi. It doesn't matter whether you hate ugly colonizing women. It doesn't matter if you founded a group at Columbia with the express point of overthrowing Western society.
Right.
You get elected. So I think scary is a fair word right now. Sometimes I like to live in my head like, oh, the politics won't hit the everyday street, but it's crazy what's going on right now, and I don't know how you can't be scared.
Well, what would you do about it? I mean, there's going to be a lot of money thrown around. This city is the financial capital of the world. He's talking about seizing property. They're talking about capping net worth. Would you ever step up and do anything about that?
So I've always thought I would never get involved in politics. I think you can do more in the private sector. This and what is going on has actually made me pause that thought. I was saying to you, that old Plato quote, you know, if you don't do your public service and run for office, you're doomed to be run by basically dummies.
Right.
And right now, I feel like that's what's happening. Now, not everyone's getting out to vote. I think what the Democrats have done is they've let the fox into the henhouse.
Right.
And now he's just running rampant and kicking
Right.
them all out.
Right.
So it's a scary time. We need leaders to step up. Depending on what day you catch on me in Nantucket, when I roll out of bed, I have a nice ocean view, and it's like, why do I want to ruin my life and get involved in this mess because I know what comes with it? But sometimes I do feel like it's my duty. I can't turn away. I feel like I could make a change. Maybe I do run in politics. So I don't know. It depends on the day you catch me. But let me say this. I spend a lot of my day losing my mind on what's happening right now, especially in New York.
Yeah.
I mean, you got the Nazi in Maine. This really, really, really worries me. So
You
I'm not
might
sure.
run against Mamdani.
I would love to run against. If I was going to run, it would be here. Can I win here? I have no idea. I don't know the demographics, whether I get enough votes. There's a lot of people who like me in New York City. I know that. I've done a lot of good in New York City when I wasn't thinking about politics, whether it's the Barstool Fund, pizza places. So it wasn't for show. I've had a real job. I've done real things, unlike these clown politicians who have never had a job and never been in the real world for a day.
Right.
But the people voting for these people who just won are like these young, white, like Ivy League-ish, elite-ish women. It's like, who are they? Like, they'll never vote for me. They'll never believe in common sense.
When you're unhappy, you want to make other people unhappy, and that's the key. Dave Portnoy has written a book. No one can believe he wrote this book, but he did.
I did write it.
You can tell he wrote it because it's exactly how he talks.
Yes.
For better or for worse, Cancel Me If You Can. You started off really with nothing. You were a newspaper salesman, and now You're huge.
Yeah.
How did you get your start? You had homeless people selling your newspaper?
So the first day we launched, I needed to hand the paper out. A company called Labor Ready, which basically put homeless people to work. We hired them. They're the cheapest labor we could find. They did not do a great job. There may have been a reason they couldn't hold the job. So the papers were flying. It was going everywhere. The next week, I hired a modeling agency. It seemed it was much easier to get a male to take a newspaper from a pretty girl than the homeless guy, right. And off we went.
Off you went, and now you're bigger than ever. You manage a lot of characters. You know, I manage Johnny. A character, you got a lot more. How do you deal with all of these big personalities?
You know, we try to let our talent run wild and give them a big leash and let them do whatever they want and throw resources behind them. And you got to accept some people are going to leave. We've lost a lot of great talent. We've lost Jenna Margolis, Alex Cooper, Pat McAfee. These are all people who came through our doors, big talent.
You lost a lot of stars.
Yeah, we've lost.
Well, you built them.
Correct. And you got to be happy for them when they go sign tens of $1 million contracts, because the next up-and-comer, they look at that and they say, hey, maybe we can succeed at Barstool, and you just keep filling the pipeline. And we've had talented people come through our doors.
Well, if Johnny ever goes big and signs for millions of dollars, I'm going to be jealous. I'm going to say, I'm not going to let him leave. He's my assistant, and he needs to stay right here forever.
Fair enough. I mean, I wish we could do that, but then we'd probably be living in closer to communism.
That's true. And we might have to do something about that, Dave.
Unfortunately.
All right, we'll see you at the deadline.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. Cancel me if you can. Dave Portnoy, here you go. Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube, and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.